Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful day with us on Live with Lloyd. I am your host, Astro-Numerologist Lloyd Strayhorn. I have a most unique and the most amazing guest this evening. She deals with the power of words. Sometimes you got to be careful what comes out of your mouth, okay? You never know. So
Mhm.
we're going to have somebody who is perfect for translating what you say and what it may mean. All right. So that is the thing. So what I want to do is, first of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. I want to thank my moderator, Jazz Aphrodite. And I want to thank you, the family, the Live with Lloyd family, because this is always great. Before I bring on my distinguished guests, there's a couple of things I need to do is introduce my sponsors, of course. And first of all is my buddy and my brother, King Simon. He's having a master class. It's so interesting. There are many of the sponsors I have are introducing master classes. His is on January the 11th. Okay, that is King Simon. So you see his link there, Linktree, King Simon, the numero beta. Then I have Miss Kimberly Williams that is sponsoring her master class on January the 1st. I'll be talking about that later. And then also one of my favorite ladies, Jazz Aphrodite, that's going to be doing a master class on the 11th of January, too. So we'll get more to them. But also, I do want to thank Nicholas Brooklyn, who is celebrating 50 years this year. They're wrapping it up with 50 years. It's great. And you got to go to their store. I tell you, I challenge anybody to walk in their store and just buy one item. I challenge you. I defy you. I've been going there for years. I cannot get out of that store without getting multiple items. Okay. But that's the kind of energy it is. And of course, so Riza Islam with his unique supplements under intellectualpowers.net. And if you click on that QR code, you will find that you will get a discount. All righty. So before I bring my wonderful guests on, let me do the cosmic forecast for today. All right. It's a Monday, December the 23rd. Not too many days left of this year. The sun is in Capricorn. The moon is in Libra, which happens to be the zodiac sign of my guest. She is, it's 11 universal month, a 6 universal week, a 7 universal day. So for those under the signs of Cancer and Pisces, or if you're born on the 2nd, the 7th, the 11th, the 16th, the 20th, the 25th, and the 29th of any month, it is definitely your year. And before I bring on my guests, words have more power than you can imagine. That's why words can make you cry. Words can get you excited. Words can get you angry. And that you, well, I'm gonna listen, I ain't gonna mess it up. I ain't gonna even do that. Let me bring on my guest, Shaune West. How are you, Shaune? Ho. My bad. How you doing, lady?
I'm doing good, Lloyd. How are you?
As an astronumerologist, it's interesting because we deal with the birthdays, we deals with names, with your letters, but you taking it to a next step. You deal with words. Then there
Yeah,
used to be this thing: sticks and stones may break my bones, but words could never hurt me.
and that is a straight up lie. I don't know anyone who has like seriously. Words hurt. Words hurt. So
Yes, they
don't
do.
believe that.
They
That's a
can be
lie.
very cutting. They can words, in fact, have more impact than hitting you on the arm, because psychologically it can mess with you.
You said it. Have
And
you
what I
think?
want all my listeners to, all my viewers, what is your favorite word? And put it in quotes. Orange, uh, automobile, whatever your favorite word you think of and use all the time, put it in a quote, because this beautiful lady is going to transpose those into some amazing. How did you get started with this anyway, Shaune?
Honestly, it started with me and the things that I used to tell myself. I used to be someone who used to, let's see, talk negative to myself a lot. And
Interesting.
I found the impact of that conversation with myself And it wasn't a good one. It started to affect the relationships that I have, and just my mental outlook on life. And so I decided one day to just look up some of these words and to figure out what the hidden meaning is behind some of the phrases that I use and that I say to myself. And that just kind of developed from there.
That's interesting. Because one of the things that is taught in Manifest on Purpose, Miss Kimberly's courses,
Hmm.
is that we have to be careful what we say. And other schools of thought and books have said that too, that we have to be careful how we say, "Oh Lord, that was stupid," because the subconscious mind will then say, "Oh, that is, so it shall be." You
Right. And
know.
words are spells. I mean, I was taught when I was growing up to be careful, watch what you say, because there's power in the tongue. And so you might not mean what you say, but what you say carries heavy weight and it might just manifest within your life. So got to be careful with what you say.
Yeah. It is true. I was saying one time I had a client where the young lady was very attractive, but her father had told her since she was a little girl she would never find a man.
Mm,
And she always had a problem trying to find a relationship.
exactly. And see,
So,
and one of the things that I used to always tell myself is that I was bad when it came to explaining things to people. But what I had to realize is that I just have a unique way of speaking. I have a unique way of explaining things. But as I told myself that more and more and more, I actually started to see the effects of when I do try to relay information, how it didn't come across how I wanted it to. So I kind of had to switch that up a little bit.
okay, now that we got a background on this fascination with words, can you give
Mhm.
us some examples? Because I have a couple like love and hate, because those seem to be the thing now. The thin line between love and hate. Now people are on each other's throats and whatnot
Mhm.
and doing all
Mhm.
kind of crazy things. What was the first couple of words you started out with?
So I'll be honest with you. I used to always say I'm dead serious, not realizing
Ooh,
the weight that
ooh,
phrase held. And so I stopped saying that phrase about 3 years ago and I switched it up to I'm alive serious. Why? Because I want to speak life within me. I want to speak life to the different people that I'm communicating with. And to me, if you're dead, then that definitely is serious, right? So
very serious. I mean,
and so I stopped using that altogether. And then when I started to research the depth that these words had and the vibration behind these words, I started to realize that this isn't right. So, like for example, using the phrase "I'm dead serious," it equals up to a number seven. And I examined this phrase with the Gematria calculator, and what I discovered is that it shares the same vibration as death insurance. Satan has gone mad, wish
really.
prayer, and deadly spell, which all is fitting for the phrase I'm dead serious. So why do you want to convey how serious you are using words that speak death instead of life? So it
So
started with
you're saying that the way we talk to ourselves need to be more measured.
that. Exactly. And the way that we speak to others, but it definitely starts with self.
Okay, what are some of the other words? Not that we're gonna get
So
in your business, but
So, for example, one word that came to mind when I was thinking about what I'm going to present on your show was the word the blueprint. And the
I heard
reason
that
why
a lot.
that word came to mind is because if we do not come up with a plan and a design for our own life, then there's somebody out there that's going to do it for us, right? So I wanted to know what weight this word carried. And you'll be amazed. Listen, I went through hundreds of pages of just the phrase, the blueprint, and the dots that I connected were amazing. I was able to make connections to presidential events. I was able to make connections to our health system. I was able to make
Really?
connections. Yes, I was able to make connections to some of the rappers and singers that we have out there. Like, for example, Jay-Z and Beyonce, I was able to connect them to the blueprint, which I find funny because if anybody who listens to Jay-Z, they know that he named 3 of his albums The Blueprint.
The
He had
blueprint. Yes, yes.
and 3. So that also led me into, because I remember you saying that the elites, they use this sacred science. And so I'm like, okay, Jay-Z uses numerology, because what are the chances that I find his name and his wife's name that vibrates to the same frequency as the blueprint? There's just no way. There's just no way. So that started me down a rabbit hole.
In fact, I did years ago a couple of interesting things that was taken to them on their wedding anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
About they're both the number 4. In fact, you'll see that in my latest book, Lloyd's Book of Numbers, where I talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce and the number 4. So what does the word blueprint mean? What does it add up to?
So it adds up to a 6, which, we know 6 covers home, family, domestic life. And some of the information that I found under the word, especially when it comes to presidential events, it was fitting, because it when it comes to red and blue, as far as the Democrat and Republican, that can definitely cause division within the home. It can definitely affect how people talk to each other and how people treat each other. And so, for example, hold on, let me find it. I was able to, just speaking of Donald Trump, you know how he run around wearing that red hat that says "Make America Great Again." I found that phrase under the blueprint. I found Donald Trump's name numerous times under the blueprint. I found "Vote Trump" under the blueprint. It's so many things that I found that kind of cemented my thoughts. And like I said earlier, if you don't have a plan or an action for your own life, there's somebody out there who's going to plan that for you. And that's done through creating specific slang words. That's done through putting certain things out there on social media. And you know how everyone is, they want to be, they want to be up on what's popular. You know what I mean? So of course they're going to sway towards that side of, repeating these words and repeating these phrases, not really understanding the intentions that they are carrying out.
There's a word that I see both male, female, and children use lately, and it's bro. Hey, bro.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What does bro add up to?
All right, hold on. I can tell you in just a moment. Bro, there's bro, there's brah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they
So
all use bro. Even women use bro.
exactly. And bro adds up to a number 8, which is power and responsibility. And it also could be in what regards we hold someone in. So if we hold our brother in a higher regard than we hold anyone else, then that word might be fitting. If you're calling your manager bro, or anything like that, then that number 8 resonates. It definitely fits.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a favorite word of yours that you use?
Again, it just goes back to a live serious, and I'm a live serious about that. Like my daughter will tell you, that is one word that I constantly say, because I am all about speaking life. I'm not about speaking death. I'm all about putting them positive vibes out there. So a live serious is definitely one of my favorite words. What's one of your favorite words, Lloyd?
That's interesting. Okay. One of my favorite words is, and don't laugh at me, it's like, oh man.
All right, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, messing with my ring light. And so, oh man, let's see. That equates to a number 9. And so, just depending on what you're man and about, that could be a transformative number. And if I'm not mistaken, don't you resonate to the number 9 in some sort of way?
Yes, my life path is a 9. My name numerically under the Chaldean system is a 9.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
definitely.
why, of all words you choose, oh man, it just happens
And
to
9
resonate
relates to
with the number
Aries, my
9.
father, Scorpio, my brother, Leos, which are my favorite, which is my sister.
Look at
So that's
that.
interesting. But
It
that's one of my favorite
is.
words. Even my granddaughter out here say, oh man. I said, where you get that from?
Well, at least you know the word, oh man, that your granddaughter and everybody else is going around repeating doesn't carry any sort of negative vibration in regards to
Yeah,
that.
and 9 is a
It
humanitarian number
could, but
anyway.
Yeah, and it could carry a negative connotation, but it's really all about in the way that you use it as well.
Yeah, yeah. I don't use it in a bad way or demeaning way. It's like when I make an error or when I goof. It's like, oh man, something like that. And in fact, they'll hear me often when I'm doing the forecast, and I'll leave out a word, or it's Monday and I'll have Wednesday. It's Wednesday, I have Monday, and oh man, So that's, I guess that's one of my go-to words. But now we want the listeners to say, um, like Keisha Swan, she says that part is her favorite saying. I don't know what that is. I guess, oh man, too, what time is it? Yeah, it's about so.
Oh, and I had,
Um,
let's see. So that part, and that was actually one of the ones that I looked up, but I didn't include it. Hold on, let's see what that resonates to. That part adds up to a number three, which is fitting because number three is all about expressing and expression, and that part is a unique way of expressing. Um, um, let's see. Okay, I kind of got tied up on the words, but it's fitting because it's that part is basically a way of expressing yourself, and number three is resonating with expressing.
okay, so I want everyone in the viewing family, Live with Lloyd family, whatever your favorite word is, just put it in a quote, or just and she will do that. But words do have power because each letter in a word has its own frequency.
It does, and like I was thinking the other day, Lloyd, like when we addition, 1 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4. It equals the same thing. But in numerology, the numbers rearrange themselves and the meanings are different. So it's like we can walk around saying them, there, and they're there spelled three different ways with three different meanings. And so why can't some of these simple words have multiple meanings as well? That are
I got a
actually,
word for you.
what's that?
In 2 days, it's going to be Christmas. What does Christmas mean?
All right, Christmas. Let's see. Christmas adds up to a number two, which is all about love, duality, family, and patience. And around this time of year, we better have patience because we already know how people get when it comes to spending their money and getting all out of, and getting coming down on themselves for not being able to buy everyone gifts and things like that. So when it comes to Christmas and it resonating to the number two, it's basically telling us to have patience, be easy. It's
I,
not really
I
all about
think
the
that's
gifts anyways.
interesting. I think that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cinematic brothers. He's born August the 20th, life path. Born. What states are good for me to live in? Well, if you get my best-selling book, Numbers in You, and in the book, I've got best place to live, best place to vacation. Since your key numbers as a Leo, like Queen Bee, who's born on August the 20th, is a 2, 7, 1, and 4. Those will be the numbers. You look those up. Look under, for example, Leo is a number one for New York. New York is the number one. And in fact, it was founded on July the 26th in 17, whatever the case is. But it's a Leo. So look at those things. And this will explain why when you go to a city, you'll be very comfortable. You go to a city, you want to get home. And it's so interesting. I see you said your girl is born on June the 22nd. And don't forget, I said your numbers are the 2, 7, 1, and 4. Her numbers are the 4, 1. And if she's a Cancer, her numbers would be 4, 1, 2, and 7. So you got the same numbers in a different order, although this is not the topic in that way, but
It's all
I,
good,
I
Lloyd.
just think it's interesting. Okay.
It is. It is.
All right. Okay. Do you do the gematria on names too?
I do.
Okay, because this gentleman here says his name is David. We'll just do the first name.
David. All right. So David equals up to.
And this is the gematria system. It's not Pythagorean, it's not Chaldean, it's the gematria factor. Okay.
Uh-huh. So in Gematria, David equates to a number 40. And it's a combination of energies and attributes to the numbers 4 and 0. We know the four is associated with stability, structure, and foundation, while the number zero amplifies the vibrations of that number four number.
That's very, very interesting because I think under the Pythagorean system, David adds up to it 4 also, which is interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. This year is the year of the 9, and it rules. What does war rule? Because people got this war thing. They want to blow everybody to kingdom come, as if everybody, as if only the special ones are going to survive. They don't get it when this thing goes off. If it really goes crazy, I don't think nobody's going to survive. I don't care what nobody says.
Nah, I mean for real. So the war in Gematria, it has a numerical significance of 42. So again, there is the combination of the 4 and 2 energies. The 4 again signifies stability, structure, and foundation, and the number 2 represents balance and cooperation and harmony. So the combination of these two numbers reflects the contrast between the order and stability often disrupted by war.
Okay, do you know this young lady here?
Yeah, that's my baby. That's my daughter.
I know. He said, "Yay, that's my mom. She's so awesome sauce."
Oh, thank you, love. Thank you, love. That's my girl. I promise you.
Of course it is. I
She'll get
I
you
said, "Now
straight
that
too.
name looked familiar."
She's a number 5, and she's very, very, very good with her words. She'll get you straight.
Now, what about this royalty?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Royalty.
Yeah, it says royalty rules. Do you do words or you just do one word?
I can do phrases. So you want to do royalty rules?
Yeah, that's what you got. It's in quotes. Yes.
All right, so royalty rules in Gematria is, let's see, that comes to a number 2. So it
That's
symbolizes
interesting.
balance, cooperation, and harmony. It reflects the idea of diplomacy and partnerships and nurturing energy often associated with royalty and governance.
But do you know why I say that?
Why you say that?
Because she's born on the 20th, or 2.
Oh, see, there you go. Another connection. See, you were using
That's
your all man.
interesting.
Oh, wow. Your all man and the number 9 and royalty rules the
Yeah,
number 2. So
yeah,
very
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, now Brandon rules the word good body and yeet. I don't know what yeet mean, but good body.
okay. I'm gonna go with good body. I don't know what yeet mean either. I might look young, but
Well, let's
I
go
ain't
with
all
just
that
good
young.
body. We'll because you got a lot of people up in here.
So let's see. We got good body, and in Gematria, this is a significant number. It comes out to an 87, which combines the energies of the number 8 and the number 7.
Which adds up to a
Um,
6.
Yep. But if we're going to break it down, we're going to leave it to so gematria. We're not going to combine the numbers.
Ah,
We're not going to reduce it. So it's just going to be the 87. So the number 8 represents power, ambition, and material success, while the number 7 symbolizes spiritual awakening, introspection, and inner judgment. So together, the 87 reflects a blend of practical ambition and spiritual insight.
okay. This young lady that you're familiar with says they think the word sonder, Sonder, is super pretty.
Uh-oh, girl. Let's see what the Sonder. So Sonder, I have showing as a 75. It combines again the energies of the 7 and the 5. 7 representing spiritual awakening and introspection as well as inner wisdom, and the 5 signifying change, adventure, and freedom. So together, 75 reflects a journey of introspective growth and the freedom to explore new experiences while aligning with the meaning of Sonder, which is the realization that each random passerby is living a life as a vivid and complex as your own. I don't really know or understand what Sonder means, but maybe she does. Maybe
Well,
that made
later
more
on when
sense to
she
her
gets
than
home, you
me.
can ask her, "What are you talking about?" Like, you trying to mess up my show or something.
I'm like, for real, don't be trying to sabotage me. No.
Now, Teresa Miller says, I say, I marry you, which means I love you to her children and grandchildren. So
Oh,
let's write it in as she has it there. Imeryu.
interesting. And I love that concept. But let's see what that resonates to. So in Gematria, that's a 106. And so it's combining the energies of the one, the zero, and the six. The one is new beginnings, leadership, and independence. The zero amplifies the energy of both of these numbers. The number six symbolizes responsibility, care, and nurturing. Very fitting. So, together, 106 suggests a blend of new beginnings with a nurturing and responsible approach, highlighting potential and completeness. Very fitting.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Um, now, Queen B or Taylor BTV says, uh, which she's referring to Jay Z, that he borrowed from KRS One, the original blueprint.
Oh, wow. And oh, interesting. I'm going to have to go back and do some research to see if I find his name connected anywhere.
Yeah, I met KRS One. Very nice guy. Very
All right, Queen
most
B.
most of these rappers I've met from, all of them, you name it, were all very humble, very nice. It's just very interesting. Um, okay, so Jalen, she says, bro, bruh, brew.
Yeah,
Okay,
those are the other two words that's connected to the word bro, bra and brun. Yeah, we don't need to look into those. We already did bro.
okay. She says, LOL, that's back again when I was a teenager, chocolate star tarot. Okay. That's interesting. And well, evidently your daughter didn't go nowhere because she said, true fact, she made a real commitment to do this. It's really nice. And please follow the advice of my moderator and get those thumbs up. It is absolutely free. You don't use your thumb to press the button, you use your first finger to press the button. So get the thumbs up by pressing the first finger on there, and it doesn't cost you anything at all. All right. Now, I don't know what she says. That part is my favorite saying. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Uh,
she was the one that wanted to know what that part meant, and she was just basically saying that that's one of her favorite sayings. And girls, so it's mine too. It is mine too. I love that saying. That part. See.
good. Let's see something. Let's see. All right, I'm just looking up something here. Another person says, "I say, where are we?" a lot.
Where are we?
Yes, it's from somebody you know very well. Again,
Oh goodness,
I see
girl.
she didn't go out the house at all.
She need to go to dance practice. Jalen, we'll talk about that later. Go on to another guest. Not like that, but let's just try to get some other people in there.
Yeah, we can talk with you at home, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Girl, I got you.
All right, Miss Kimberly says, "Peace and blessings, Lloyd, Sharon, and family."
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Even David T says, bro, bet. I used to say that a lot. Bet. What is bet?
Bet. Let's see. Bet is hold on. BET. Hey, BET, Black Entertainment Television. Bet. In Gematria, bet is 27. So again, the combination of the 2 and the 7. So it reflects a balanced blend of cooperation and spiritual insights, highlighting harmony and understanding in interactions. That's dope. That's very fitting.
Interesting. And David T, here's the thing. He says he stopped saying good morning and hello. Because at the very top of the show, you said words have spells.
They do, and what does it mean to mourn someone? Like usually when we're in mourning, that means that we've lost something. So why would we want to wake up? And again, that's kind of like speaking death. Good morning. What's good about mourning?
Yeah, and hello. That means, and isn't hell below?
Hell
Too?
is so true. So
Okay.
those are two words that, man, good job, David. I stopped saying good morning too. I say rise and shine. Why not?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
we wake up, how come we can't shine and be the best that we want to be for that day or that we can be for that day? So I say rise and shine. So good job to you, David.
Now, most people are now saying grand rising. What does that word mean?
Oh, good one. So Grand Rising, that is that's 120. So again, the energies of the 1, 2, and the 0. And it suggests a harmonious and balanced new beginning. Ooh, full of potential and opportunities. Quite a fitting way to start the day with Grand Rising.
Interesting. Yeah, because
Yes.
that's been used over the last several years, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grand
Mm-hmm.
Rising. Now, Earth Pierce says this, and I've heard this often, and tell the truth and shame the devil.
My mom used to tell me that all the time when I was younger. Okay, let's let's see. Tell the truth. All right, give me a moment to just type that in, plug that in.
Yeah, please, please do.
You shame the
Thanks
devil.
for these phrases. This is nice. This is nice. I got some words for you, lady. Okay.
Sorry, hold up. My computer is doing what it wants.
And everybody, thank you so much for cooperating with my guest. This is her first time on. She says she's nervous. I don't even think if you've been nervous, you've been faking it very well. That's all I'm saying.
Fake it till
Okay.
you make it. That's another one that we can look up too. So tell the truth and shame the devil. It combines the energies of the 3, the 1, and the 9. So together,
Interesting.
319 reflects a blend of honest communication, get out, leadership, and compassionate approach to life's challenges, aligning well with the phrase's meaning of upholding truth and integrity. Get out.
But you know what? When you think about that, that is very, very powerful. To not be afraid of devilish things is like now people are afraid to say certain words on the media platform. But the thing is, you tell the truth, even if you got to shame whoever it is, because the truth is the truth is the truth. The last time I heard.
Listen, Lloyd, and that was me too, because my plan on what I was originally was going to talk about on your show, I was like, I don't want his platform to get shut down. I'm like, nah, let me pull back a little bit on that
We'll
because
take a chance. We'll
I
take a
found
chance.
some
I'm
stuff
coming
that
from the
was
side of
deep.
truth anyway.
That's true.
I'm coming from the side of truth. I mean, I'm not on top of the 300 episodes. I ain't never say anything revolutionary, maybe in concept,
Yeah,
maybe
that's
in thought
true.
of ideas, but never like, oh man, we got to shut this thing down.
I was telling my daughter, I was like, you might want to record this live because after I get done, they might not play it again. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna pull back.
Well, why don't you give us just a tease of what you were going to say, and we'll take our chances.
Well, again, looking up the word blueprint, I found a lot that kind of went along with this LGBTQ agenda. And
Interesting.
excuse my words, I don't mean to offend anybody by using the word agenda.
No, 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 no. You used it in its
That's just
agenda.
what I
Listen,
found.
excuse me. We all have an agenda. So just because
That's
the word
true.
agenda is on the end of it, don't come on. I mean, come on. People can't
Hmm.
be that sensitive. So what
Right.
does LTGB, LT, whatever it is, what does that mean anyway?
So it's lesbian, gay, bi,
No, that
trans,
I know, but what does it
queer.
mean, gematria?
Oh, okay. So in Gematria, that equal. Oh gosh, hold up. Here we go. LGBTQ. So that is equating to 58, which again is a combination of
Interesting.
the 5 and the 8. So it's a
Interesting.
dynamic blend of freedom, ambition, which suggests progress and empowerment.
Okay.
Um, so, I mean, it's their movement, it's their community. So it's fitting for what the
Yeah.
definition of the
Yeah.
word
It don't
is.
sound complicated to me. And it
No,
don't
no,
sound
not
like
at
my
all.
show should be taken off the air either.
Well, no, well, what it was is under the blueprint. We'll get into that after the show.
Okay. Okay. Now, what about somebody says, get it together? I heard that a lot too. You better get it together, boy.
Let's see. So, get it together is that's 159, the energies of the 1, the 5, and the 9. And it reflects a blend of leadership, adaptability, and compassionate completion. Hmm.
Okay. Let's do this one. Ashe. I say that a
Ooh,
lot too. Ashe.
yes. All right. So Ashe, that is vibrating to the numbers 25. Oh, that's
That's
dope.
7. That's spiritual.
Exactly. So I don't
Yeah.
even need to go no further there. We already know what that 7 means.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
spiritual.
That makes
Yes.
sense. That
That
makes
makes
sense.
a lot of sense.
Okay, I'm gonna be selfish for a minute.
Okay.
Live with Lloyd.
Ah, look at you. All
I'm
right,
gonna
live
take my chances,
with
okay?
Void. All right, so live with Void is um 176. So again, the energies of the
That's
1, the 7,
interesting.
and the 6. Very
That's
interesting.
interesting.
So it suggests a balanced approach to new beginnings with leadership, introspective wisdom, and nurturing responsibility. A fitting reflection for someone hosting a show or engaging with others.
Yeah. Thank you, dear. Thank you. You know
You're
how to make a
very
man feel good. Thank you. What about this person? He says, they says, Mo Bless says, when people ask how he's doing, it says, I am blessed. What does that mean?
I am blessed. And that's another word that I'm looking into because someone told me that the word blessed is
And Mo Bless says, they're
actually
always grateful no matter what I am. A life path, Scorpio, 11/19/77.
okay. Thank you. I love that appreciation. So that's coming out to be a number 89, combining the energies of the 8 and the 9. And so it reflects a balanced mix of ambition and compassion, suggesting a blessed life that strives for success while caring for the well-being of others.
This person says their favorite word is love.
Oh, and I love you for having that as your favorite word. Let's see. So love is 54 at the energies of the 5 and the 4. So it reflects a balanced mix of stability and freedom, suggesting that true love brings both a sense of adventure and a strong, stable foundation.
What about the word hate then? It's opposite,
Let's
antithesis.
see. So hate
Yeah, because a whole
is
lot of people be hating. You know, they said I got haters. You know what I'm saying?
and 34. So again, wow. So that's in numerology, the Pythagorean, that's 7, but in Gematria, let's see, this reflects a blend of creative expression and stability. How? Suggesting that even negative emotions like hate can be transformed into something constructive through communication and structure. Hmm.
Maureen Bellinger says her favorite word is "don't play with me." That's like King Simon. King Simon said, "Stop playing." You know,
Don't play with
let's
he
do
do.
hers first. Don't play with me. We all know what that means.
But let's see numerically what that vibrates to. So don't play with me is 185, combining all three of those energies. And so this suggests together a dynamic and powerful mix of leadership, ambition, and adaptability, emphasizing the importance of taking charge and embracing change while maintaining a strong and assertive stance.
This
Don't play with
is
me.
Yeah. Don't play with me. Oh, and King Simon. His is "stop playing." What does that mean? I'm gonna get on him. He always watching the show.
Stop playing. Peace, King Simon. I'm gonna meet you one day. Trust me. Stop playing.
Yeah, he's a fine human
So
being.
this is vibrating to the numbers 154. So again, combining the energy of the 1, the 5, and the 4, and it suggests a strong, assertive approach to new beginnings, emphasizing leadership, adaptability, and a solid foundation. It encourages you to take charge and embrace change while maintaining stability.
I want to ask you a kind of a personal question.
Okay.
When I first met you, you
Mm-hmm.
didn't have your first name spelled this way.
True.
What was it then, and what is it now, and why,
Uh,
if it's not personal?
um, so it was then a number 8, if I'm not mistaken.
The
Yes, it was a
Gematria
number,
system,
huh? In
under
the
the Gematria. Hmm.
in Gematria, it's a 69, but in the Pythagorean, it was a number 8. And honestly, I changed it because I am a number 4 birth number. And anybody who knows numerology knows that the number 4 and the number 8 shouldn't be paired together, especially when there is a repeating sequence of those numbers. And so I just decided that if I wanted to vibrate on the higher side of the number 4, I better switch up my name. And so now in the Pythagorean, it vibrates to a number 5, which is actually one of my key numbers.
Yeah. Hmm. That's interesting. Okay. Thanks for letting me get in your business a second.
Absolutely.
And Reese says about Jayla, that was cute. In other words,
Oh,
your daughter is supporting you all the way. Okay.
no, she's on it. Trust me, I use this with her too. I send her to school equipped with an arsenal. Like she's not playing with this either. So yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you tell your daughter,
Well, very first
or
day of
explain to
school.
her how to use this in school?
Yeah. So first, I let her know what her favorable numbers are and her opposition numbers, and I call her favorable numbers her hope numbers, HOPE, because we all need something to grasp onto every day, and I use those in the form of her good days and her challenging days, which are days where she can learn something from. And so what I did was her very first day of school, I had her come back home with the names of her new friends and the names of her teachers. And so I could figure out what the numeric vibration is of those names. And so she'd be able to go to school and better navigate those relationships.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How did she
Mhm.
find it?
She actually finds it very eye opening and insightful. I'll get a text message during the middle of the day sometimes where she asks, "Hey, mom, what's my favorite numbers, or what are my opposition numbers?" Or she might even just tag me with a name, and I'll go ahead and do the quick math and be like, "Okay, this is how you should approach that situation."
Okay. Miss Sylvia D says she likes Vibrant, Vibrant, or from Q-tips, vibrant things. I guess he meant to say vibrant, but he said it this way: Vibrant.
Okay, I'm gonna do it how it's presented on the screen. So let's
Yeah,
see,
yeah, we do it
vibrant.
that way. Yes.
So in Gematria, vibrant is 106. Again, combining the energies of the 1, the 0, and the 6. And this is suggesting a blend of new beginnings with a nurturing and responsible approach, highlighting potential and completeness.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, let's do a name. This person's birthday is today. Kevin Rivers.
Okay, let's do Kevin Rivers. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, so Kevin Rivers, we have this equating to 152, combining all three of those energies. And then this suggesting a balanced approach to new beginnings, emphasizing leadership, adaptability, and cooperation. These are qualities that can help navigate life's challenging challenges effectively.
Good, good. What about things like this thing called Merry Mondays? What would you say for that one?
Merry Mondays. I like that. I've
Hmm.
never heard of Merry Mondays before. Let's see. So
And
Merry
Teresa
Monday.
says, thank you so much, by the way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So this is equating to 170 in Gematria. And what this is suggesting is a blend of new beginnings with spiritual insight and potential, highlighting the opportunity to start each week with a fresh, enlightened perspective.
Interesting. That's interesting. That's how we start off Monday. Thanks, Kayla. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Um, what about weekly wisdom?
Weekly wisdom. Let's see.
Yeah, because
Weekly.
people come up worse. Thirsty Thursday, tough Tuesday, all kinds of phrases. So what about weekly wisdom?
All right. So for weekly wisdom, we have this coming out to a 164. Again, combining all three of those energies.
That's 11. Interesting.
It is, and so in
Interesting.
Gematria, what it's suggesting is a balanced approach to new beginnings with leadership, nurturing, and a strong foundation. So perfect for starting the week with wisdom
Uh,
and insight.
Mama Love, her thing is darling and sugar.
Ah, sugar. Okay. You from the South, girl. Hold on. Let's see. So we have Darlene. You want to do, okay, I'm going to do them separate. So I'm going to do
Yeah,
Darlene.
yeah, please.
So Darlene is totaling, come on, computer. So that's a 65, combining those two energies, and it reflects a balance between nurturing care, adaptability, and it suggests a harmonious approach to life that embraces both stability and freedom.
Coca says, what about the word hi?
Hello. All right. Hi. No, I'm not telling you hi. Hold on.
I know this numerically for me, right quick, it adds up to a 6. Or if you want to do it on the Pythagorean, it would add up to a 9, which is upside 6 upside down anyway. But go right ahead.
So in Gematria, it's coming out to be a 17, the energies of the 1 and the 7, and it's reflecting a blend of new beginnings and spiritual insight, which suggests an open mind and thoughtful approach to interactions.
Okay. Okay. Now Hood says, it says the Hood says that's nasty work.
All right, let's see. That's nasty work.
And as Jazz says, put up your phrases and saying. And Jazz, you have any special sayings, young lady? While I got her on,
I love her
please
too.
put it in the comment section, Jazz, if you got one.
All right, so we have that's nasty work is vibrating to the value of 214. And so it's reflecting a balanced approach to new beginnings with leadership and a strong foundation, emphasizing the importance of cooperation and stability while initiating new ventures.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is interesting. This has nothing to do with the words, but look at the numbers of the day this person got married on
Oh,
numerologically. 8
eight,
8
eight,
1988.
and it is that so? What is that? 887. What is 1988 if you add it together?
Well, altogether would add up to 42, which is a 6. This person would have a 6 destiny of being in the 6th grade, but 8 8 is just and year the 8. So I don't know the birthday of the person per se. Perhaps they could be, since everything is 8, 8 would govern Capricorn, it would govern Aquarius, it would govern Libra, or anybody born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th of the month. But I just think it's very, very interesting that that day, and this would also include anybody born on that day too, you know?
And so and that's funny. So what I did is I just went ahead and just plugged those dates in just to see what it would come up to. And it comes up to a 42, which is a balanced approach to building a
Yeah, that's
strong
exactly what it adds
foundation.
up to. Yes,
Yep,
42.
emphasizing
Yeah.
stability and harmonious cooperation and achieving goals. So that's actually a good day to have gotten married on.
Now, Key Love says love and light. I've heard that a lot too.
All right, love and light. Let's see.
This is
So,
fun, Sharon. I like
oh,
this.
thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you, I wasn't sure.
No,
So
because
love
we
and
use
light.
words all the time, and sometimes I don't think we're conscious of how we say things out of our mouth, you know?
Nah, we don't because we're programmed with certain, to act a certain way, and we just carry our life sometimes on autopilot. So,
So
um,
love and light, what do we have for that one? I hear this a lot too, love and light.
it has a numerical significance of 129, combining all three of those energies, and so it reflects a harmonious blend of new beginnings, balance, and compassionate completion, emphasizing a loving, light-filled approach to life's journey.
Interesting. Taylor BTV says queens up and kings up, the
Mm,
way she has a spell with the Z's.
let's see. And I like that, by the way, Queen Bee. That's dope. Queens up and kings. Do you want me to do them separately?
That's up to you. This is your show.
All right, I'm gonna do them separately. So I'm gonna do queens up, and that is coming out to 125. So it's reflecting a dynamic and balanced approach to new beginnings, emphasizing leadership, adaptability, and cooperation. And let's see, it's an empowering message of rising up with strength and unity. So that's very fitting. And Kings Up is kind of resonating the same as well.
Okay, good,
Nice.
good. Now, Reese says a question for you. Can you add up the double and triple digit numbers to become one single number?
Yeah. It's just all about adding until you just get to that single digit. So absolutely.
All righty. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad we answered her question.
Yep.
Okay. BTV says Lloyd's numbers. Uh,
Probably talking about the in the beginning when you gave the
yeah,
correct
yeah,
comment.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What about there's um Queen BTV has numbers matter. What does that add up to?
Oh, let's see. Numbers matter because we all know they do. All right, so numbers matter. Let's see. The significance of that is 169, again, combining all three of those energies. And so, again, it's a balanced approach to leadership and responsibility, emphasizing the importance of nurturing and compassionate completion.
Okay, I have another phrase for you. What's done in the dark will come to light. I heard that
Ooh,
back in the day.
ooh,
Okay.
good one. All right, give me a moment to plug that in.
This
All right.
is fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think it's fun too. I'm really enjoying myself. The nerves, I don't even know where they went.
Oh, I got a
Um,
real good one next.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
so this is 350. So this represents a dynamic blend of creative expression, adaptability, and amplified potential, emphasizing the idea that hidden truths will eventually surface, bringing clarity and resolution.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. Now, here's one where I'm going to take some notes. I think this is great.
Okay.
She says, what is the energy frequency for affirmation, meditation, and prayer? All separate. Because I want to see if the numbers, I got to do my numbers on this one.
All right. So affirmation is the numerological significance of affirmation is 112. Um,
112. Okay.
mhm.
Good.
So what is this? Blend of leadership, new beginnings, and cooperative harmony. And so it's perfect for affirmations that inspire and motivate positive change in life.
Okay. What about meditation?
Meditation. All right. So meditation is 110. So it
Interesting.
reflects a powerful blend of leadership, again, new beginnings, and amplified potential. The qualities that resonate with the practice of meditation, as it often leads to self discovery, clarity, and inner peace.
And prayer?
And prayer. Let's see. Prayer is, let's see, the significance of prayer is the number 83, combining the 8 and the 3, and
That's
it
11
reflects a
too.
blend of
Okay.
ambition and creativity, suggesting that prayer can be a powerful tool for manifesting intentions and connecting with higher spiritual wisdom. That's tight.
Now, I've got a word that people should always use a lot, which is I love you.
Oh, and I agree. We should, even
Yeah.
when we don't. So I
Yeah,
love.
even when we don't, too. But you,
Yo, you
you
caught
ain't
that,
lying
huh?
about that one. You ain't lying about that one, boy.
So the numerical significance is 124. And so,
Really?
a
That's a
balanced
7.
approach to new
Okay.
beginnings. It's emphasizing the importance of harmony, cooperation, and a solid foundation in expressing love and affection.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Okay. That's one of my favorite words to my kids. I love you. They ain't got no choice anyway. Okay. They really don't.
They
Okay.
don't.
Hard as I worked and all the things I had to do. So as a teacher, I say, oh, Strawberry says as a teacher, she says, focus or pay attention.
I'm gonna do pay attention because you know what they say, attention is the biggest currency. So let's
Yeah.
see what pay attention is.
And Miss Sylvia says, Shaune, thank you. She said, yep, that's on point.
Haha, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's see. We have pay attention coming out to be 160. So it reflects a powerful blend of leadership, nurturing, and potential, emphasizing the importance of being attentive and responsible while embracing new opportunities.
That makes sense.
That makes so much sense.
Now, one of
Yes.
my favorite guests, Dr. Yana Woodhouse, that I affectionately call Yana, she wanted to know, what about the word divine order?
All right, so let's check it out. So divine order, where its numerical significance is 123. And so it reflects a progressive and harmonious journey, emphasizing new beginnings, cooperative efforts, and creative expression that aligns beautifully with the concept of divine order.
And what number was that again?
That was 123.
That
So
makes
six.
sense. Yeah,
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 that makes a lot of
yeah.
sense.
That makes sense. That's
Hmm.
makes sense. Oh,
Hmm.
here's one too. Sister Maya says, because I used to say, man, that's deep. Okay.
That's a good one. All right, so
It's
let's see.
interesting all these phraseologies we use and we don't, it's just interesting.
It is. All right, so that's deep. That's the numerical significance of that deep is 98. It reflects a powerful blend of completion and ambition, emphasizing the importance of humanitarian efforts and the drive to achieve success while making a positive impact on the world. Now that's deep.
Yeah, that's deep. That is deep. Yeah, that's real deep.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
what about this one from my moderator Jazz? She likes the phrase "keep it sexy."
All right, let's see.
That sounds like that says don't hurt nobody. Okay.
Ooh, for real though, right? So keep it sexy. The numerical significance of that is 139. So again, a
Interesting.
blend of leadership, creativity, and compassionate completion, emphasizing the importance of expressing oneself confidently and authentically.
Here's another word I used to like too. Well, I would always say interesting. This person says very interesting. So what do you say for that?
Very interesting. That is equating to, oh, come on, hold on. This is very interesting, though. This is fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
I
so
start
very.
laughing. I'm going to show you the one after this. Go ahead.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so this is coming out to a value of 210. So it reflects a blend of. So excuse me. It reflects a balanced and harmonious approach to new beginnings, highlighting the potential for growth and leadership.
All right. Now this is the one I like because I got sons too. She says my husband always tell our sons to tighten it up.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the
Let's
Hebrew.
see.
That's why I laugh
Tighten-
because I've been there. I know. Yeah, yeah. The
All
girls I
right.
get the look. The guys I got to say, okay, come on. All right, come on, come on.
And
Let's
so
do this.
this is the numerical significance of tighten up is 149. So again, a balanced approach to new beginnings and a strong foundation and compassionate completion, emphasizing the importance of leading with stability and care. Tighten it up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, people are saying that's a good one. And let me say this to my live with listening family. I can't thank you enough for cooperating with my guests. I can't thank you for all the kindness. I mean, it's really, really. Do you know in the 3 years I've never got one thing negative? You know how you got some people that just want to throw a little dirt in the game and stuff. I've never
Mhm.
got any of that. I'm very, very blessed because my whole thing is to try to help people. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm
of course.
saying? So okay, and this person says, "I love this live." Okay,
Thank you.
um, all right, okay. And Tellaby says, "This is great, Queen." I agree. I
Oh,
agree.
thank
And
you.
Color says, "Thank you so much." It seems the frequency of divine. All right. And Yana Woodhouse says, "Thank you so much." Cheryl Lee says, "How about the mind, the business that pays you?" That's interesting.
Ooh. All right, let's see. Mind the business that pays you.
Yeah.
All right, so this is totaling. Uh-oh. That was a long one. Hold on. Ooh, 332. And
Hmm.
so it represents balance, cooperation, and harmony. So together, 332 is suggesting a harmonious and creative approach to focusing on what truly matters, emphasizing the importance of balance and communication in achieving success and fulfillment.
Okay. And Jazz Aphrodite says thanks. Okay.
Absolutely. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Let's see.
Thank you guys. This is fun.
Somebody says they're getting ready to look you up and thank you. And by the way,
Ah,
since
okay.
we got that, let's put out the banner of Shaune West. She is an Astro-Numerologist. She is on Instagram and Facebook under Hope Number by Number. Hope. How did you come up with that title? That's interesting. Hope Number by Number.
The about 4 years ago, I quit my job of 16 years, and I didn't have a backup plan, and the only thing that I had to hang on to was hope and numerology.
And that's
Just
interesting. You're
hope
four,
right
it was 4 years ago, and the
now.
word hope is 4 letters.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay. I know I'm reaching for straws, but listen, I'm doing
It's
the best
all good.
I can. Okay. So this is where you go to check out her Instagram and Facebook. Her site is www.hopenumberbynumber.com. And her cash app, please, because Jalen, she gonna need some shoes, as they say. So we need to help Jalen get some shoes, all right? And that's at Cash App SAHASAID. The Cash App is $SAHASAID. Her Venmo is Shaune SHAUNE /Randall RANDEL. And for PayPal, I see your daughter got it in her name. Okay, whatever that
Yes,
might mean. So it says send it to me, Mom. All right.
exactly.
And
She
that's
wants all the
Jalen,
money.
JAILY1007 @gmail.com.
Hmm.
This is nice. Hold on 1 second. I want to just see if we got some more comments a second.
Okay.
This was really nice, Shaune. This
Thank
was
you. What?
really, really great. I enjoyed this.
Hey, I learned from the best, and hey, I got to sit at the feet of one. And I know, seriously, and this is to you, Lloyd. I was able to sit at the feet of one of my favorite teachers. I watched you on YouTube for years, and I told myself, see, this is why words matter, because I told myself one day that I was going to meet you. I told myself one day I'm going to be on his show, and look, here I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yep.
Um, that's so interesting. Um, oh, Kwanzaa starts on 26th, the day after Christmas, through January the 1st. Thank you, Johnny Johnson. Thank you. Good looking out for that one. What about the word Kwanzaa? That's an African culture.
So that's vibrating to the number of 76. Reflects a harmonious blend of spiritual insight and nurturing care, qualities that can guide you on a path of balanced personal growth and responsibility.
Very good. Very, very good. We're going to be going in a couple of minutes. Um, oh, I like this one. Latoya says, life is good. I've heard that before.
Oh, life is good. All
Yeah,
right, so
life
life
is
is
good.
good, and life is good, y'all. Even through the downs, life is good because it's all about your perception.
And Reese
Um,
says she already added you on her Instagram.
all right, I'll make sure I followed you. I'll follow you back, Reese. Don't even worry about that. So this is equating to 101. And so it reflects a powerful blend of new beginnings and amplified potential, emphasizing the beauty and opportunities that life presents. Life is good.
And what number is that again?
101.
That makes sense. That
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Popular saying is life is lifting. I won't keep you on too much longer.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm good. Daughter's off to dance class, and so I've got at least
She
another
fooled
hour.
me. She been texting in. She ain't going. No, she hasn't left the house yet. She's on her way. She's gonna run in late.
Yeah,
Obviously.
she's on her way. Hopefully she should be there now. I better not see any more comments pop up from her. So the numerical significance of that is 137. And so it reflects a powerful blend of new beginnings, creative expression, and spiritual insight, emphasizing the uplifting and transformative power of life.
Well, somebody says she needs to come back one more time again.
Hey,
Would you do
hey.
that?
Of course, of course. That's not even
Good.
a question.
Yeah, and this person said, yes, this is great. And
Thank
Kilo
you.
says, Ashe. Yeah, this is nice. This is
I'm
nice.
gonna steal your phrase. Y'all showed her how to make a woman feel good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. This is nice. This
Thank
is
you.
really, really nice. The responses. Please come back again.
I got
Um,
you.
this is one more too. 5 more minutes. Promise I'll get you off.
Okay, don't even worry. I
One
told
for
you.
all and all for one.
And all for one. All right. So that has a numerical significance of 221.
Hmm.
So it reflects a balanced and harmonious approach to leadership and cooperation, emphasizing the importance of unity and collective effort in achieving common goals.
What about everything happens for a reason?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Everything happens for a Ooh, I can type. I just got this new laptop and the keys are just super slick, man. Okay, I'm almost there. Happens for a
Take your time.
Everything happens for a reason. The numerical significance of this number is 301. And so it signifies new beginnings, leadership, and independence. So together it reflects a harmonious blend of creative expression, amplified potential, and new beginnings, emphasizing the belief that everything in life has a purpose and contributes to personal growth and fulfillment.
Okay, one more. And it says, how about hi, sweetie?
Hey. Ooh, that used to be my nickname in high school, sweetie. Sure was.
Really?
Yeah. All right. My best friend, she used to call me sweetie all the time. I just kind
Oh,
of
I
came.
got another favorite one. I want to ask you after that. Go right
Okay.
ahead.
So hi, sweetie. Oh man, I'm not saying hi, sweetie to you. Hold on. My computer thinks I'm saying hi, sweetie, to it. I mean, you're sweet, but that wasn't meant for you. All right. So the numerical significance of that is 103. And so it's a powerful blend of new beginnings, amplified potential, and creative expression, highlighting a warm, sweet message filled with positivity and potential.
How about peaches?
Peaches. All right, let's see. Peaches. The numerical significance of peaches is 57. So together, the 5 and 7 reflects a harmonious blend of adventure and spiritual insight, emphasizing the sweet journey of exploring life's deeper meanings.
Okay, one more. What
Okay.
about pepper?
Pepper, like salt and pepper, pepper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the numerical significance of pepper is 76. And so it reflects a
Interesting.
harmonious blend of spiritual insight and nurturing care, qualities that can guide you on a path of balanced personal growth and responsibility.
Well, I think it's perfect to end on this word, sunshine.
All right. And I agree with that, sunshine. So let's see. Sunshine, the numerical significance is 109. And so it reflects a harmonious blend of new beginnings, amplified potential, and compassionate completion, perfectly symbolizing the warmth, positivity, and energy that sunshine brings into our lives. That was tight. Great. Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
I can't thank you enough, Shaune. I really. And for somebody to be nervous, I ain't seen not a shake in the thing, okay?
I was shaking in my boots, boy. You don't even understand, boy.
Okay,
But
well, we'll do
you know
one more.
what?
Shake it in my boots.
Okay, I got it. But your audience is so good that it just went away. Shaking in my boots.
No, I have a
All right.
wonderful family. We are really a
Yeah.
family, and
And
that's how
I
we
can
do it.
definitely tell that, and I feel the love. And
Yeah.
so to take us out, to close out, Shake It in My Boots has a numerical significance of 190. And so it reflects a powerful blend of new beginnings, compassionate completion, and amplified potential, emphasizing the idea that even in moments of fear or uncertainty, there's an opportunity for growth and transformation. Say that. Say
Hey,
that.
listen, we got to have you back, okay, Siobhan? No question. And I
Absolutely.
mean, the people are saying it right here. They got to have you back. And I thank you so much. And Jay McDonald says, thanks. That is their nickname. Okay.
Absolutely. You're very welcome.
And Miss Kimberly says, thank you. This has been awesome. This has been awesome. I mean, you
Thank
have
you.
been really, really awesome for somebody who claimed they were going to be nervous. Okay. I told you, don't pay you no mind. Okay. So anyway, let me do this, Sharon. I want to make sure everybody gets it, please. Okay, everybody, this is it. All right. Mm, she's a numerologist par excellence. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook under Hope Number by Number, and she explained about the hope. Um, it's it's challenging to step out on faith when you got a 9 to 5 and you don't have a future about where you're gonna get your next source from. But
Yep.
it's something you have to do. So I
Exactly.
understand that. Her site is also www.hopenumberbynumber.com. Her cash app is, how do you say it?
Oh,
Shahache?
Saha said.
Saha said, well, we're going to spell it out for those, okay, who SAHASAID, $SAHASAID. It's got a lot of A's up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
SAHASAID. Her Venmo is Sharon Randall. This was the original name before she changed the frequency of her name. And it's
Yes.
SAHAUNE dash Randall, RANDADLE. Her PayPal, I see her daughter Jayla says, okay, ma, enough of that. I'm going to put my name up in here. Dollar sign. No, it's not a dollar sign. That's for Cash App. But the PayPal is Jalen1007 at gmail.com.
There you go.
All right. Okay. Shwan. Sawan, this was very nice. This is very nice. All I can say is happy holidays to you. For those in the family, Merry Christmas and whatnot. Are you going to get the last say? All right. So let me just introduce the sponsors one more time. Give them their credit, please.
Okay.
And I want to thank all of you very, very much for this, and also thank my sponsors, especially my brother. Really, literally, we're both Aquarians, but we're like brothers. We are family. King Simon, he's having a master class on January the 11th. Make sure you tune in. Also, for those of you, it's almost a wrap up for the 50-year anniversary of Nicholas Brooklyn at 1396 Fulton Street. I defy anyone to go in that store and just buy one item. I'm saying you can't do it. I've been going there for years, and I'm still trying to figure out to go in with my eyes closed. So that's it, 1396 Fulton Street. Also, um, Rizza Islam Supplements, intellectualpowers.net is where you go. Click on the QR code to get your discount. Just use the code numbers. Also, Miss Kimberly Manifest on Purpose podcast. And by the way, she is featuring something on the very first day of January. You know, in January, we always make resolutions. We don't keep it. Well, she has a technique using her vision board mastery class to show you exactly how to not only do it, but stick with it and manifest it. So please make sure that you all attend that. Sign up for the class. It's very inexpensive. Also, Jazz Aphrodite has a product called Get Your Power Pendants. These things are absolutely beautiful. Just go to jazzaphrodite.com, order your pendant for your number. Hers is, there's a 2 and a 6. You get the number that affects you. And on the 11th, she is having an event coming up too. It's a kind of really a master class. It's a 7 weeks and it starts there. And for 7 weeks, look at that. Very inexpensive, very inexpensive. It's crystals, chakras, numbers intensive. And if y'all know Jazz Aphrodite like I know, I can tell you this: the sister don't play. Okay. So I'm just telling you right now. So if y'all take that class, be ready to dig in. That's how she rolls. And let's see this. Oh, and by the way, there will be no show on Wednesday. It's Christmas Day, so I'm going to respect that. The following day, Thursday, will be the start of Kwanzaa. And then on Monday will be Astrology Week. I'm going to have on Monday Dominic Holmes, one of my best buddies out of Detroit, talking about the stars, what's up coming up. And then on that Monday will be that Wednesday, January the 1st, is going to be a pre-recording of my good buddy Eric Taylor. He is also going, so it's going to be Astrology Week as we close out the last couple of days of December. And by the way, December's a wrap, but if you want to get the free newsletter, all you got to do is go to linktree/numbers in you or lloyd-strayhorn.com. But go to, it's easier. You see all my products and services on linktree/numbers in you. And so for those who don't want to read the December newsletter, you can hear it on the podcast that Miss Kimberly and I do every month. We've been doing it for a full year, and it's turned out to be a lot of fun. And so that is for December. But if you want to know what's up for the new year of 2025, well, go there and I break down all the months from January to December through 2025, all the states, cities, countries, zodiac signs, and a whole lot more. Is very, very extensive to go through that. So you can get that. So everybody, I do want to thank you very, very much. And I promise I would like my guests to get the last word in there. Go right ahead.
All right. So first, I just want to say thank you, Lloyd, for having me on your platform. And I want to say thank you to the guests in the audience for supporting Lloyd and as well as myself. And the last thing I want to say is that going into a 9 universal year, we all need to make sure that we are switching up the language that we are using and that we're choosing words that closely match the vibration that we're trying to experience. And so with that being said, peace. This was fun.
Peace. I'm sorry, I got carried away a second. Okay. Come on. You take good care. And for all of you there out there in the Live with Lloyd family, please take care of yourself. Have a wonderful Christmas for those of you, whatever, however you celebrate. And, just have a very safe weekend because things is going to be kind of crazy coming up for 2025 that I explained in the 25 forecast that you can see on YouTube. But in the meantime, thank you very, very much. You'll see me Monday on the 30th with my good buddy, Dominic Holmes, one of the most outstanding astrologers on the planet, as far as I'm concerned. So all of y'all have a very nice day. And to that beautiful lady, Shaune West, I can't thank her enough. She just showed herself. I am so proud of that sister, okay? For somebody to be nervous, she fooled everybody, okay? Even herself, probably. But all y'all have a nice day. Be safe. Love you much. Bye.